Convenience of traffic. Black lives, they matter. Huh? I said black lives, they matter. Huh?
Black lives, they matter.
I said black lives, they matter. Huh?
Black lives, they matter.
This coffee shop right here, a man named Andi Epperley sat down at a table near the back of the Spy House Coffee Roasters on Hennepin. He had invited an associate for a meeting that morning. They talked for a bit until a Spy House staffer approached their table. Epperley says she told them they'd been there for 10 minutes, maybe more. And according to Spy House's policy, they needed to order something. Epperley apologized. When she didn't budge, he asked to talk to her manager. He'd been patronizing Spy Houses for his MN for MN meetings for a while. Is that stated anywhere? Is that written down? Because I've never seen it, Epperley said. The manager told him that if they didn't order something or leave, they were going to call the police. For what, Epperley asked? Having a meeting? He didn't think they'd done anything wrong, so he told her to go ahead. About 10 minutes later, 2 police officers arrived. They told Epperley and his table mate that they had to go. Officer, I came here to have a meeting, and that's all I've been doing, Epperley said. The officer told him he couldn't sit there without ordering anything. Gradually, the conversation got louder. The officer telling Epperley he was going to be placed under arrest in 10 seconds, and the other officer telling him to put his hands behind his back. Epperley stood, let the officer cuff him, and lead him away. Epperley was taken to jail. This was in 2014. This is a warning to all of you, white people.
That's right.
When you call the police on black bodies, it is now life or death for us. But you need to know what you're spending your money on. You have to know the white people that you're giving your money to, the culture that you're funding, the people that you're justifying in their own racism. You want to say Minnesota is progressive? Show me a black-owned coffee shop, I'll show up. We will celebrate that. We will be there. We will show up and we will be there.
Good evening, Mr. Oppressor. I know you think of me as lesser, so I'm here with my friends. Not to make amends, but for you to tell us. Tell us, why is it so hard for us to get here just to have a conversation? It takes all these protests, you pass facetious laws talking about civil unrest just to mask that footage from your frivolous vest, Mr. Oppressor. It is time now to open your eyes. 2020, no coincidence that this year coincides with perfect vision. Unity and love in numbers is power. We have to use what we got. Because in the words of the paramount Miss Asada Shakur, ain't no power like the power of people. Because the power of people don't stop. Say it with me.